Has a ball on the break.
Yeah, no look at the 1, though, so James is probably going to get some kind of decision or shot or both.
I think we lost the feed there momentarily. We are back. If you're just joining us, you're watching coverage of the 2024 U.S. Amateur Championship. Brandon Ashcraft leading 10-9 in a race to 11. He is on the hill. If he can pocket one more 9 ball, he will be your champion. Surveying the table here.
And it's going to be a push out, so the first option will go to James.
All right, James Blackburn back at the table. What do you think here, Jeremy? I mean, he's got to take the shot, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like the safety here. I think he, it's not easy, but you got the 2, 3, and 4 to come off his right side of the 1 and come a couple rails behind the 2. I think he's supposed to take this on. Table plays nice for this shot. Table keeps the spin on the ball nicely, so I think he's supposed to shoot here, take this safety on. Yeah, it's the shot I was thinking of, and he's going to love it. He's absolutely going to love it. I thought for that kind of shot, a lot of times if you're Brandon and you're the person pushing out, you can push out to that shot, but you want to leave the cue ball on the rail to make that shot just a little more difficult. Otherwise, you're rarely ever going to get it back, and most players are going to execute that on you more often than not. I think that the 2 is jumpable, but then the 3 is so far away, I don't know if he can really do both, jump the 2 and the 3. Maybe.
I don't think it would surprise anyone if we went hill here. Kind of the way this match has gone.
Kind of felt that at whatever it was, 7-7 or 7-6. Okay, is he going to kick across that way? He could come to the left side rail between the 3-4. That's a pretty good alley as well to get at the 1. This is just fine, though. He's coming to 1 cushion. Don't think he'll warp this now. He'll hit it like medium-ish. Might make it.
Well, he fails to make contact with the 1 ball. Ball in hand now to James.
Probably shoots the 1, maybe a draw stroke. I don't know. Stunned by the 4. Could roll it in the side. It's kind of what I like. Yeah, like right here. I always like going forward unless it's just kind of ridiculous and doesn't make sense. Always equate it to kind of like throwing a ball in front of you versus a behind you. Which one you're going to be more accurate with. And usually it turns out pretty nice. Some work here, though. 2, 3, 4, 5 should be okay. But then he's got to track down for the 7, back up for the 8, and then back for the 9. It wasn't easy. Thought he might play safe, but I didn't mind him shooting either. Brandon likes the thin ones. It's got a hair odd just because he's near the rail. I think he goes by the 9 no problem. But does he end up on hair on top of the 8 maybe with the cue ball? Probably doesn't want to put a lot of side spin on the cue ball since he's near the cushion. So if he's just straight top, it's all about speed control coming down. I think he avoids the 9, but he caught the 9. Got enough bump to where it is cuttable. Nice shot. It's going to get another place to put his hand, though, near the rail with the cue ball.
Big shot. Can he make another?
Sure we'll know, or he'll let us know as soon as he strikes the cue ball whether he likes it or not.
Under pressure. What a shot.
Yeah.
Pockets the 9. Folks, we're tied at 10-10. Hill. This year's U.S. Amateur Championship will be decided by one rack, and we'll have it when we return here in just a moment. And welcome back to Orlando, Florida, continuing coverage of the U.S. Amateur Championship. Players with a friendly exchange there. What a match this has been, all tied up at 10 apiece. James Blackburn now in control of the table.
And I really like the way he shot that 9. He didn't slow roll it, right? He put some speed on it, shot it with some confidence. One's down. He's got a shot on the 1. This is pretty nice, really.
Pocketed the 8 on the break there.
Yeah, just one draw stroke, really, on the 1 between the 3 and 5. Of course, you got a lot more work after that, but that sets you up on the 2.
Unable to pocket the one ball there. Oof. That miss could loom large. See what Brandon's got now.
Yeah, not a lot here. Just, table will tell you can't flirt. Just come one rail right at the 2 ball. Get to the center of the table. You get that pretty heavy. So I don't know if the 3 passes the 7 and the side. That would make things a lot easier.
Two in the corner for Brandon.
Yeah, I guess this does play on the side. I like 1 rail here. Could come 2 rails between the 4 and 6. Just kind of like 1 rail myself, though, to the top cushion with a hair of inside, that being left spin. Just let the cue ball straighten off the top cushion and come right down the middle of the table. He's missed it. Didn't expect that miss. Got it a little thick to the top point. Coming on the 5 with the cue ball here. Just kept it simple. Pretty smart.
Let's see if we can see the overhead shot here.
He can definitely get at it. I think he's supposed to go for the cut in the side myself. I don't think he has the corner. And the way it sits, it's kind of hard to miss the cut in the side because usually the way you would miss is a hair thick. And I think it would trickle in off the 6 if he hit it a hair on the heavy side.
Three ball is down.
Yeah, cleanly struck.
Seeing any issues, Jeremy?
No, a little awkward cueing with the 9 near, just because it's hill for the title, right? But
So it's just a matter of if he can finish.
yeah,
What
he's
a comeback this would be.
pretty good at the stun shot, too. It's been one of his bread and butters. That's what he needs here.
Four in the corner goes.
Yeah, I thought he might roll across and just play the 6 up long. Just because the 7 was there, it should still be fine. Looks like he may have to kill this with a little inside English. Maybe side rail, end rail, and kind of straighten the cue ball up for the 7 on the side. He's got a high tip position, so he's trying to go 3 rails. This may be on top of the 7. Watch out.
Oh.
Well,
Friendly bump, huh?
yeah, it was hard to really get bad, though. I mean, unless it nestled up on there, but there was always enough speed. But, yeah, friendly bump. James doesn't want to shoot it over, that's for sure.
And now just the 9 ball remains for James Blackburn.
Yeah, he showed a lot of heart, I'll tell you that. Down 6-2, I believe it was.
And the 9 ball falls. James Blackburn is the 2024 U.S. Amateur Champion. Congratulations to James. Congratulations to Brandon Ashcraft, your runner-up. I'll tell you what, folks, doesn't get any closer than that. A Hill nail biter to close out this year's U.S. Amateur Championship. Hope you folks enjoyed it. Congratulations again to James Blackburn. He is your 2024 U.S. Amateur Champion. Congratulations to Brandon Ashcraft as well, your runner-up in this year's event. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in. Thanks to the folks at PoolDog.com for presenting all of our coverage of this year's U.S. Amateur Championship. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you again here in the near future.